Can you explain?
Do what now?
You ignored my DM. Can you explain?
Which one?
The one I sent before the race.
Well, yeah, but if the floater ends up there, I don't know how we're going to make it work.
I love this shit. God bless hardcore.
Yeah, I won't know anything more concrete until...
Yeah, we're walking
exactly
backwards.
as someone called it.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a... Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to fucking do that. I knew it.
I told you it was going to happen.
This is so stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever.
I'm not big motivated right now to like do this, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, sure you are.
What fucking hell is this?
Well, once you're like 3 minutes in, it all kind of makes sense, so it's all good.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know what's better, but I'll buy this anyway.
All right. Oh, he did do that, didn't he?
So dumb.
Jesus.
Oh, I think I'm gonna watch this one from the sidelines. I'll talk to you guys later.
Peace out. Holy shit, dude. So that's a good weapon, huh? Jesus. Matter. Racist forfeit.
Jeez.
Really? Alrighty. It's pretty sick.
Y'all are too quiet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I think it's because we're all trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's very like, I'm not seeing something here. What is this?
So is it?
I'm waiting for like the chips to fall and everything just be miserable.
So it's not even entrance and floor shuffle? What the heck did he set up?
I don't know. Like, it's not entrance and floor. I'm not gonna repeat any other things that I've thought. But yeah, it's definitely not what I was expecting.
No, I expected something like way complicated. The most that I see is backwards walking sprites and some eggs. That seems to be the difficulty of it.
You have no idea, man, how hard it is to walk with a backwards facing sprite.
Dude, actually, I'm pretty sure that's
the whole time.
I'm pretty sure it's like freaking you out because I know that would mess with me.
Well, see, my sprite's not backwards, so I'm not really worried about it.
His ROM is so weird. Alright, well, you guys have fun. I'll check back in with you in a bit.
Hey, man.
Just trying to prompt some conversation.
I think we're all trying to avoid like saying something that
I get that.
sends people scurrying to different parts of the world.
I get that. Did he at least turn on NPC Guillotine even?
Sure did.
Well, that's nice at least.
Yay!
If only it'd work on
Now,
that
where
damn
would he
hairy dwarf.
be to know that he has NPC Guillotine on? He gave up everything.
I'm nowhere because I'm not playing. Alright, well, you guys have fun.
Bye, friend. God, now that Dark Moon's gone, now we can really talk.
Alright, we're talking. Alright.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna stop getting ambushed every time I take an encounter.
That was not good. Holy cow. Oh, Caleb. Oh, Caleb, oh, Caleb.
I agree.
Come on.
I feel like by the end of this, we're all going to be awkwardly hungry for omelets.
Well, not me, but yeah. I get your point.
Okay, vegan omelets.
Cool.
Problem solved. Hey.
Yeah. That's it.
What? Oh, I'm just a dumbass, that's why.
This is a bunch of goofiness. Good God, man. Every fucking time. I don't think I've had a fight in the last 15 minutes where my fucking black belt hasn't died. Oh, I took a black belt.
What?
Just saying now.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I gotta tell you, for all the good it's doing me.
Wow.
Open for your conversation.
Lost great.
Right.
So, I'm opening up your conversation.
We're all just waiting for Will to tell us where he's at so we know where to go.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Wow. Thank you, Caleb. Never mind.
Alrighty, we're at the 30-minute mark right now. How are you guys feeling about this run?
Yes, it's the best run ever. Darkman, thank you for asking.
Just trying to get some, conversation going.
Oh man, this is hardcore. We game in silence, friend. It's hardcore racing, it's hardcore comms, it's just from start to finish, hardcore, man.
Business, right?
No, I think at this point we're all kind of focused on dethroning Thunder, so we're all trying to like stay out of our own heads and out of each other's heads, and just kind of keep the ball rolling.
So we did have some questions in chat that I was curious about if you guys want to talk about or not. Was the tail free from the start?
Sure was.
Okay. And it looks
I
like...
didn't even check, so that's good to know.
Also, the it looks like for fun percent for Sarah's instrument is on, so she's given out an ocarina.
She sure did.
We're in Zelda.
I haven't managed to figure out what the scaling is. I haven't managed to figure out what anyone's blursings are. But it does look like most of the layout is vanilla at this point, maybe even down to some of the items as well. It's a very weird seed.
I feel like the blursing is -9 to +9. So
Yeah, probably.
On the weapons? Yeah.
I think on everything.
On including the classes.
Well, no. I mean, you can't have -9 to +9 on a class, but for gear, it's on the -9 to +9 scale.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I thought the classes could go up from 8 or 9 bonuses to 8 or 9 malices.
They
don't have 9 malices yet, so there's a lot of bonuses, but not a lot of malices.
Okay.
I feel like Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I think it was 4 and 4, and vanilla is 3, I think.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, it's like 3 and 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 2 and 1 is vanilla for the blurs classes. I think we're on like 3 and 3 tonight.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of things that you're trying to like keep in your head and trying to like see, ooh, like that, like fine details you're trying to pick out, as opposed to like a normal one of these runs where like you know everything that's going on. It's just ridiculously hard, or there's a floored entrance or something like that. So it seems deceptively vanilla in a way. But that's just me.
Yeah, those blursing and cursing bonuses can be pretty crazy in this scene. Whew! Not like finding a -7 piece of armor and they're going, oh.
Why did it roll so low?
Why? Or like a +8 starting piece of gear in one of the shops and sit there going, well, that's end game right there.
Yeah, basically.
Nothing like an endgame cap that you find in a chest somewhere.
This will carry me to chaos. It'll be like, what is that dapper ass cap you're wearing, sir? I'll be like, oh, I bought it for 30 gold back in Pravoka. And check it out, buddy.
That gold ring looks nice, but have you seen my satin cloth? Ooh.
Fear my +9 rapier chaos.
But actually, yes. Fear my +9
I know,
rapier.
really, yeah. That's endgame at that point.
I'm not sure how long the delay is there, Darkmoon, but you should look at that message on my screen, because I'm scratching the hell out of my head right now. Yep. That's hilarious.
Oh. Have we managed? Has anyone found Astos yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Don't
But
spoil it
maybe
if
I
you
did.
have or where he might be. I'm just curious.
Wait. No. Flag on the play. You're not allowed to ask us a question and then tell us that we're not supposed to answer it.
No. You can say.
You can say yes.
That's fair.
Or
That's
you can
fair.
say
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Flag on the. I'm the broadcaster. I'm not even sure I can get a flag.
Oh, you can.
You just did.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go away and
And
check
you-
back in 15 minutes then.
And you hate to see it. Let's be honest with you guys.
Feels bad.
Ooh, shit. Speaking of feels bad.
Alright. I will check back in with you guys at the 50-minute mark.
All right, we might be here.
Oh, right.
So how's everyone's night going?
It's slow.
progress.
It's going.
Okay, guys, who's up for a private interview? Let's get some of these information going and actually do something a little more complex than just like waiting for you guys to not tell me anything.
Where's the fun in that?
Ale, I'm gonna drag.
bring it on, let's go.
I'm gonna drag you off to the to one of the chat rooms first.
Yep, that's fine.
Cool. Okay, good sir. So I have noticed
All right.
that you've been grinding here for about 10 minutes or so. What's going on with that?
Yeah, so noticed Fiend Shuffle was on because I did a Hail Mary play to get to the end of Sea Shrine. Noticed it was Carrie instead of Kraken. And she pretty much whacked the bejesus out of my red mage. So I'm thinking clamps are probably pretty high, given that Frost Giant just took like a 700 plus hit and didn't die, and this eye's got like 350 HP, and yeah, so things just seem nasty and high scaled and all that crap. But yeah, so I'm thinking that I want to try and get this guy up to probably about 44.
Okay. Get the last of
before I go in.
the last 6 levels or so just from killing the fiends and so forth after.
I don't even know if he needs to go to 50 necessarily.
Okay.
So the reason I want to hit 44 is because one of the stats the black belt has is minus 10 MDef. So I figure those 2 levels as going above 42, which is the norm, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Should probably get me to like a safe, comfy area for an eventual Topher dive. And then I don't know where any of the other runners are at, but I've found diddly for a shard so far. Like I think I'm only sitting at like 6. And that's after clearing March, clearing Sea. Kind of dipped out of ice early, so I'm hoping that doesn't bite me in the ass, because it seems like fetch quest and main quest NPCs are both vanilla.
Yeah.
But that means that the crown is pushed loose somewhere in the world in order for us to get the key to, complete that chain.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious where that's going to land at. And yeah, so let me throw this back real quick. I don't know if you saw it earlier, the message I was talking about. Did you see me talking to Narek?
I saw you talking to Narek and something about the herb.
Yeah, he's like, this herb will surely wake up the elf prince. Look, he's waking. And I'm like, but I don't have the herb, and you're not the one who wants it. Are you gonna like blow him awake or something? Like, what's going on? So it really threw me for a loop. So that's why I kind of went back and talked to the elf prince, because I was like,
yeah,
maybe it woke him up. I don't know, found yet another broken flag interaction somewhere.
Yeah.
But it turns out, I think it's just from, moving everything around. I think it's just like a default response if they don't have anything to give you, because, vanilla game, TNT turns the canal.
Yeah.
But we've got a free canal. So I think that's the plan there.
Okay.
But yeah, so immediate plan at least is get this last level on this black belt. I'm going to go class change. I've been trying to kind of keep tabs on where magic landed at. Just so I can, go back and pick up some of that stuff. Like I know Nuke's in level 6 Crescent. I think Fast was level 5. The only thing worrying right now is I haven't seen Temper, and the only places I didn't check were like the level 8 shops.
Sure.
And then the shops over there in Onrak, but I'll probably have to go back there anyway, so it's not a big concern.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was kind of nice. I took a gamble really early in the seed. I was like, okay, well, everything is coming up vanilla. Let's see if it holds true. And it did, Canoe from Crescent. And I was like, well, let's push this a step further, because, I didn't get the crown out of Marsh when I expected to.
Yeah.
So lucked out, got the floater out of ice, and it's just been kind of seen what I can get away with since then. So it's been kind of a blast.
All right. Well, I will let you get back to it now that it seems like your grind is over, and we will pull the next person in.
All right, sounds great.
Have
Thanks,
fun.
Raglan.
Yep. Well, good sir. Are you there with us? And appears to be a no. Okay, we'll try the next person.
Hold on, hold on.
Okay, okay.
I don't know why. I'm here. What's happening?
Hey! So, you just had a curious look on your face. What's going on over there?
Well, Narek decided he was going to give me the script for the Elf Prince's attendant, so that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil that for you. I don't want to ruin anything there, but I actually just had a conversation with Ale about that also, so that's something for you to go explore later and enjoy all the weirdness of that.
I appreciate it. I just found a good grind tile. That's pretty cool. All right. I found a grind tile, buddy. Yay!
Past the frost. You're talking about the frost giants or the one past it?
The one past.
There you go. Yeah.
Pretty neat.
I've seen this on a couple different screens. The eyes. Well, again, won't say anything about it or what people did with it, but I do know that the eye is here, and I mean, it's a grind tile. So.
It is indeed.
So what is your plan for this? Are you going black belt strats? I assume you're going thief strats, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I want to get them both leveled up pretty high, so I'm getting multiple hits because I don't know what he's got in store for us in Topher. There's just no way of knowing.
Are you looking at do you have a specific level that you're going to be aiming towards?
Well, specifically on the black belt 42, on the thief, just whatever, just high enough to survive nuke and lay out a whole ton of hits. That's really it.
Do they have any HP malices on them?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
I'll go look. Let's see. I like to get them some spell charges too, so I have life cast and warp cast, exit cast, all that. The malices on the thief are -10 vitality to start and -1 MDef per level. It's nothing that a ribbon won't take care of, but still a pain in the ass. He can equip the defense sword, so if I find a strong defense sword, I can equip that. You get a 10 MDef boost off the get-go, so I know that the black belt is getting 4 per level on the MDef, so I don't want a class change until I know that that's as high as it can get. And he started off with a malice on it of -10. But he's getting +20 hit and +15 hit, so I mean, he's going to be slapping some crap around pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just about getting those guys strong enough to contend with just about anything.
Where do you think you're at this point? Are you like mid-game? You looking at like heading towards your end game? How are you feeling at this point?
I'm probably about 25% of the way through the seed. I'm sure Ale, Thunder, and a bunch of other people are smoking me right now like a ham, but you know, that's fine. I'll just try to catch up.
Fair enough. Okay, I'll put you back in there and I'll suck the next person in.
Kill him.
Have fun. Yep. Sir Linkalot, you there with us? I heard a bit of static. I don't know if you're actually there, though.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Excellent. How is your seed going, and how are you feeling about things?
I'm feeling good about things right now. We'll see. I'll let you know in a couple minutes, but depending on what happens with where I'm currently at. But
so what has your plan been so far? What have you been trying to do?
I've just been exploring pretty much anywhere I can.
Okay.
Especially with kind of, I guess, the incentive items, how they've shown up so far, or lack thereof, kind of. That's kind of been the weird thing.
It does seem like they are, for the most part, vanilla-ish.
It definitely does seem that way.
Yeah. I'm not at all certain what Caleb was doing. It's very weird.
Not certain as well. I don't really like my party composition right now, but because of one of the bonuses on one of them, I grabbed it and I was like, hey, this will work, and it's not really
as good.
Working. Yeah, it's not working the way I was hoping.
All right, well, I don't want to interrupt you too long, let you get back to it since you still got exploring to do, but I hope you have a good scene.
I try.
All right, thank you. Thunder, how are you doing, good sir? If you're there with
I'm
us.
doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. Don't want to interrupt you too much. I see you have a lich fight going on right now. Or you did.
Yes.
So how are you feeling about this seed?
Not great, to be honest.
I mean, it looks like you're
But-
most of the way up on your shards at this point. Do you have the ocarina and the key yet?
No, I'm missing the key because we start with the ocarina, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we started with it.
Okay. But not the free key. That's interesting. So what is your strategy at this point?
Get my shards. Hopefully get a key. We'll see.
So, have you... Okay, so I haven't been paying attention to everything. I know some stuff was vanilla-looking at times, a lot of the key items and so forth. The key, did it not come from the... Oh, have you been able to do the herb quest yet?
Well, no, not exactly, because there was no, well, yeah, no, I couldn't.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I don't want to bother you too much, because it looks like you're in focus mode right now, but, you know, just checking in, see how things are going, see if you have any other information to impart.
I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to give an edge to anybody.
Well,
on accident.
you're in a private room right now, so you can say whatever the hell you want.
Oh, sorry, I don't have Discord on the side.
You're good.
Okay, yeah, well, then I can be a little more free.
Yeah. That's why I was prompting you for information, otherwise...
Okay, yeah, I didn't know you pulled me. Sorry.
No, you're good, you're good.
The crown not being in Marsh Cave is a big wrench in things. Oh, there we go. Just found a TNT, the loose TNT turned into an herb, so maybe this is the key. If it's vanilla, it should be. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling great because I had a sloppy start, but I was lucky enough to find out that early canoe and getting an early floater afterwards. Oh, wait, why couldn't it? You didn't want the TNT. Excuse me. Never mind. I guess Narek doesn't take the TNT in these flags.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, did you start with a free canal?
I'm assuming that probably has something to do with it, yeah. But I don't know. Usually in the past, he gave you a cabin or something if you had the TNT and it was given to you already.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what Caleb did to this flag or this set of things, and how things are interacting with Alpha right now. Depending upon what he set up and what was supposed to happen, we may need to report some stuff to Wild Ham again. The joys of IronGOL.
Right? Yeah, no. So actually right now, I guess my plan is just kind of try to lean on the white mage with the katana more than the black belt. I'm kind of hoping to see, I have a feeling Caleb made Topher short, so you don't even need the key. So I'm going to try to get my shards before worrying about finding the key loose somewhere first.
Have you done
and
your,
then if I need to, I'll go back looking.
Yeah, have you done your grinding yet?
Not really. I've just been taking levels as I go. I tried to take an early Power Peninsula grind, and it didn't work out very well. But other than that, I've just been fighting the stuff that I come across.
It does seem like the enemies here are pretty rough.
Yeah, they're seem to be high scaling, but maybe not clamped. If they are, I've seen a couple that are just low on the clamp side. Bosses seem pretty high clamp though. Carry 1 had like way too much HP for carry 1.
Level 8 temper feels bad.
Yeah, not the best, but all the other magic's kind of been nice in the middle levels. Just kind of seeing what I can pick up with the money I have now because I saw Saber here and I want to get that.
So, do you have a level goal in mind before you attempt Topher, whether it's going to be short or long?
A level goal? Not really.
Okay.
Kind of just depends on what I see when I get in there.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of hoping that it's kind of like Kale's game is to get everybody to over-prepare, being afraid of the steed, but then it actually wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my hope is what's going to happen here.
Alrighty. Well, I will let you get back to it, sir, and keep on doing what you're doing.
All right, thanks.
All right, enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Sorry about my sprites.
Talking about this is the best thing we've seen all night.
How's the seed going?
Exceptionally well. It's the best seed I've run all day.
I'm sure Thunder's on fucking Tia 2 by now, but you know, the rest of us are like strong. Game which I'm looking forward to.
How's the rocket ship going, Davis?
The rocket ship?
It's being built in the background.
Oh, yeah. My wife is putting the dishes away.
Oh. The rocket
yeah.
ship. Pass. Wow. R&D. It's an interesting seed, to say the least.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what was the forced class?
Red Mage?
Yeah, Red Mage.
Okay.
Hey DVS, is someone in your house doing dishes or something?
No, they're building a rocket ship.
Jesus!
Pretty neat. A neat ship. $59 damage. Nice. Well then, alrighty.
I'm really excited that other people get to play with backwards sprites.
I think it got 2 immediate forfeits, so you're doing pretty well so far, Caleb.
Yeah, that was not my intention, but
Well,
I didn't even realize it until I logged back into Discord and Danny messaged me, and like an hour and a half ago, I was like, "Did you mean for everybody to have eggs and backward sprites?" No.
No, but so what?
Yeah. Hardcore.
Yeah, exactly. But you can't run for some stupid reason.
Or you can run all the time for some stupid reason.
Or you can run from fucking chaos and then become him. I guess. That's how that works now.
That shit was funny, damn it.
I enjoyed it.
Oh boy. Oh goody. Great. That's about what I figured. Why do these things happen?
Well, good luck with the rest of the run. I'm gonna hop out of here.
Bye.
Caleb, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Balls.
Lovely.
I hope the end game is tough because the beginning game is really not that bad.
I mean, the beginning game made 2 people forfeit, so that's got to count for something, right?
Yeah. But it was no surprise who forfeited, so I mean, that doesn't really matter.
But the sprites?
Yeah, I don't know.
You won't get it if you don't know.
Oh, damn it, Caleb.
What was I supposed to miss it?
I just heard someone say, damn it, Caleb, and it made me laugh.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Jesus. Turn order. Lol.
Ooh. Yeah, that's the worst. Please live.
Check. Wow.
Sure. Not super right yet. It's just healthy vitamin fiber. You don't eat a lot of fruit.
Mm.
How are we feeling, guys? How's it going over here?
Probably not gonna win.
Going. Yeah, it's going. That's all I got right now.
I figured at the 1 hour and 30-minute mark, I should do a quick check-in and see how people are doing. Anyone feeling comfortable about their runs so far?
I really should have been going faster the whole time.
Yeah, that's a sentiment I can echo. That and don't do the dumb.
There was a lot of dumbs. I'm just getting ready to forfeit when either Thunder or will inevitably fucking finishes. So get on with my life. This has been a bit of a candy-ass seed so far. I'm not really seeing a lot of difficulty unless Topher's a nightmare, or the Fiends are a nightmare. I mean, I guess pretty much has to be the case. Unless I see a dot done in the next 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, if Thunder hasn't dot done by now, and he's been quiet the entire run.
As he is. As he tends to be.
You know there's something up.
Well, of course there is. We'll have to put money down. He's fighting one of the final folks in the game.
Thunder, care to comment?
You didn't have to.
Naturally, of course, the rest of us are not allowed to know.
Nope.
And that's just how they get you.
So, when you guys actually get to the end boss, what are you expecting?
Crazy, nasty stuff.
Nuke, 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 nuke.
Ah.
With a Cure 4 thrown in.
Are you figuring upon a chaos, or...?
All chaos for sure. Very little doubt about that.
So you're not expecting to run across like the Fun Dead Party Pack or Double Dragons or something?
No, that would be alt chaos.
Oh, alt chaos.
No,
I heard alt chaos. Okay, cool. Cool.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
okay.
no. Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
Cool.
look, there it is.
Thanks, good game, bye. Have a good night, everybody. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
GG, Thunder.
Thanks.
Alright, Thunder, I'm gonna take you into a room and we'll have a little bit of a conversation.
Alright,
cool. GG's, good sir. How'd you feel about that?
You know, I kind of felt bad at first, kind of like what I said earlier when you pulled me in. About the white being at Power Peninsula, plus it was just taking so long to get encounters on the overworld, so it kind of felt like a decent chunk of time wasted, but I felt like once I kind of made the gamble to go check Crescent Lake before going Marsh, even though everything kind of pointed towards vanilla, I knew if Caleb was making a seed, he would throw some monkey wrenches in. So I noticed that we had the free loot and the free tail, so I was like, you know, let's go see what happens at Crescent Lakes. Yeah, canoes there. All right, it'd be really cool if I could get the float out of Ice Cave and go promote real quick, which happened. And then after that, I kind of felt like I was doing pretty well as far as just running through the seed on when good timing goes. But then the key thing happened. But like I said before, I kind of had a feeling Caleb was going to make it short Topher and like bait everybody into looking for the key.
Yeah.
And my whole plan going into Sky was just to check the incentive and finish up my shard hunt. So that happened kind of both at the same time. And fortunately, I didn't get to warp out real quick. I had to walk out since my casters died to like crack or Naga or something, but it was a good time.
I'm glad. Anything you liked about this seed? Anything you wish had been different?
I felt like there was a lot of ambushes. I don't know what flag might be the case with that, or if it was just bad luck, but I felt like I was getting ambushed by a lot and wasn't a fan of that. But I don't know, clamp enemies always feel annoying too, so nobody likes those.
Yeah. I did notice that Cyrenus just finished, and although he wasn't on stream with us, I'm going to just drag him in here and see if we can get a quick hot take from him as well, so hold on one second. Cyrenus, dragging you in here. How'd you feel about that?
You know, I felt great until I took a wipe on the boss.
So you were in Topher around the same time Thunder was?
I don't know when he was, but yeah, my first dive, I took a wipe to Chaos because he back-rowed my Black Mage and I couldn't get a fast off. And the fight just kind of dragged out because of that. But the second time in, I got the fast off and it was no problem.
Yeah, I kind of got lucky. I wiped to carry one once, or carry two. I tried that route. I kind of half-heartedly tried, but wiped. And then I went Kraken route. I was like, okay, let's see. Maybe Lich is behind Kraken. So I killed Kraken, and it was T. I was like, great. Well, I guess I'm just going to throw Brax out, because if I use any of my resources, I won't be able to kill the final boss. And so I just Brack T on, like, the 4th turn. And then went there and saw Garland friends. I was like, all right. Or Chaos of friends. I was like, this is workable. I had just enough to do 5 invises on my White Mage, a couple sabers left with the Katana and +9. And then the fast, and then I just kind of swung at Chaos till he died.
Yeah, of the various alt bosses, it feels like Chaos of Friends is probably the friendliest.
Yeah, and then I noticed the Garland had like a very easy skill script, so I purposely kept the Garland alive in case Chaos had Cure 4. Maybe it would slap it onto the Garland instead, but I never saw the Cure 4.
That's smart. We were wondering why you had that. Yeah, because people in chat...
No, it was a good seed, though. There was a lot of vanilla in there that really confused me.
Yeah, and then I kind of just assumed it was all vanilla at one point, and I got the floater early, and then I went back to Marsh assuming that the key was going to be there, or Crown was going to be there, and it wasn't, so I was like, all right, here's the shenanigans. And then I just decided to put it off. In the back of my mind, I was like, Caleb made this seed, it's probably not even going to need a key. And sure enough, it didn't, even though I got it out of the incentive in Sky anyways.
Yeah, I did March early thinking, oh look, everything's vanilla. And then it wasn't there and I was like, oh, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I tried a Power Peninsula grind right when I got to Provoca, just because I wanted money to finish buying spells, and I was running Black Belt Rainbow. So I was like hoping just to kind of get some early levels too. And the encounters on Overworld were just not coming, and then I was wiping like every other encounter, so I was falling behind. So I saw the canal was free. I was like, let's just swing down to Crescent Lake instead of doing Marsh. And then everything kind of fell in place after that.
Gents, GG's.
And we are now joined in Ale, who in the chat room said he was finished. And as we just saw on stream, we see him finished. GG's, Ale.
Yeah, thanks. It was for some reason in my head I was expecting long Topher, so I did a little bit more prep than I needed to, I feel like.
Same.
Yeah, my party, I think I was level 21 on my Black Belt and Black Mage, and 23 or 24 on my White Mage and Red Mage.
Oh, so you didn't grind?
No, I just took a walking grind the whole seed, and as soon as I found a Katana 9 in Volcano, which I did before Ice Cave, I was like, yeah, I'm probably just going to lean on my White Mage instead of my Black Belt this seed.
I just kind of decided to grind the eyes with my Black Belt until he was like 40.
I didn't find the eyes, but I also avoided every trap tile I could just because I didn't want to wipe in places.
So yeah, there was...
Yeah, I took the...
You go ahead.
Tile to 44. Yeah, I think the thing that cost me the run is I forgot to pick up block 2 when I was in Elfland the first time. And then I was like, class promoted, I was like, I should go buy spells. I'm like, no, I'm right here, I'll just go and do this dungeon. Then, of course, Warmech has like a crap ton of evade and cost me basically the entire Sky Castle clear. So I think that was the deciding factor there.
I accidentally sold my Vorpal 9, not realizing that my Red Mage was probably going to make good use of it.
There were 2 of them. There was a second Vorpal 9 out there because both my Red Mages were wielding them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I only got the one out of Volcano. I never stepped foot in Earth Cave, so if you got it out of there, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I only checked Volcano Armory with my routing, and I think I only checked the Hall of Giants and Earth Cave, so I never saw either one.
Hey, Fizzle. Oh, Fizzle was here. Fizzle left. Fizzle is also finished. Looks like y'all are starting to finally come in one after another. So, the fiends leading up to Chaos seem to be tougher than the actual Chaos itself.
Did they? I went right side and they didn't seem that bad.
I went left side and I bracked T on like the 4th turn, so I couldn't tell. But Kraken actually wasn't bad when he had max evade up. He just had some chunky HP and of course evade because of high percents.
Yeah, it took a while to take him down from the look of it.
Everything had chunky HP.
Yeah, Carry 1 took me so long. I dove Ice Cave and Waterfall, or sorry, Unrack Dungeon and Waterfall at like level 10. And then I tried to do Carry 1 and it took like 15 turns of just swinging the katana on the white mage to take her down.
That sounds familiar. I did a sea dive and I think probably 4 or 5 steps before the Kraken door, I hit a 3-pack of lobsters that were chucking me for like 170 a shot. And yeah, the solo red mage dream died when I saw it was Carry. I'm like, well, this bracket ain't landing. And she pushed me for like 300 and I was like, well, I'll come back to this later. So yeah, I think the 2 wipes are what got me, but you know, it was informational, so.
I took a surprising amount of wipes in Waterfall. I think I wiped like 3 or 4 times trying to get in and out of that place. I wiped once to the red dragon with crack, and then a couple times just getting ambushed by mud goals.
So I'm only here if there are questions or clarifications or people want to lodge complaints about the flags, because I was just clicking stuff that I thought would be fun. I don't go for kick you in the dick difficulty. I think the game should be fun and challenging, and I think the flags I selected could be, but I really wanted to have a word with the seed, so it's coffee for 1. I don't know if anybody else got that. So this was not a vetted seed.
I just read it as 41.
Coffee for 1. So yeah, Dark Moon, you nailed it in chat. The boss HPs were clamped 300 to 500%.
Yes.
That makes sense.
The actual stats were clamped just 100 to 300% though.
Yeah, the enemies didn't seem as bad.
And enemies weren't clamped at all.
Okay.
Oh, they just felt like it.
Press X to down.
Everything rolled up.
Yeah, I don't think I saw one enemy roll under vanilla HP.
Enemies were... Oh my god, screen cap.
Maybe the big eye. The big eye died kind of easy.
Enemy stats were 80 to 300%.
So, like...
Oh, okay, so they couldn't have been too much under vanilla.
Yeah, no, because, yeah.
Pretty much clamped.
Because normally when you have 300%, it goes down to, like, what, 45 or something? So the averages were definitely going to be higher here.
I also gave you guys really good XP.
Yeah, I noticed the XP on the walking grind was pretty good.
Did you, for the Blursings, did you have the, curse cranked down and the Blursings, or the blessings cranked up? Because it felt like most of the weapons rolled really high.
Yeah, and a lot of armor rolled really low on the negative or really high on the positive. I don't remember seeing many like -1s or 2s.
It was -9 to +9. I almost did -6 to +2, but I feel like that might have been too much.
Oh boy, yeah, that would have been frustrating.
That could have been entertaining, honestly.
Yeah, XP was 50% per 8 shards, 3 times plus 250. Overworld was 0.1. Dungeons was 0.7.
I wish to lodge a complaint about the overworld encounter rate. Do you know how long it took me to try and find an encounter to get
Same.
a day at an inn?
Same, dude.
You're welcome, right?
So,
I was like, man, I'd like to find some EXPs out here, but nothing was there.
See, mine was Power Peninsula, and it took like forever to get an encounter.
So I want to point out
Then
something.
I just wiped every other one.
Just as an FYI, chatting with Wildham in the dev area while people are finishing up here, because I asked him about the issue with the dwarf, and that was an issue. FYI, though, due to the way the seed was set up, if you guys hadn't had a free canal, there would have been absolutely no way to get the canal, and this might have been a soft lock seed.
It was. So, when I was generating the ROM, I did not have a free canal. And it was the website was yelling at me, so I clicked free canal and it worked. And I was like, okay,
there you go!
Because I ran down with the TNT to turn it in just to see, because I was like, where's this? The crown isn't in Marsh Cave. Did they do something weird with this TNT?
Yeah,
so I wanted to go turn it in, but he just talked to me with the TNT in my inventory and didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what threw me off, too. Like, I'm sitting there, he's like, oh, with this herb, we could wake the prince. I'm like,
yeah, at first I thought he gave me the herb, but I was like, wait,
like, what the hell?
He didn't give it.
I was pretty sure I was onto your nonsense after Sea Shrine, but I lost the 50-50 on did you put it in the ruby chest or did you put it in the adamant chest for the loose
Yeah, I
round?
had a feeling he would put it in Sky. That's why I went Sky too for my last few shards.
Did anyone check ordeals?
But I was like
Ordeals
90%
like
sure
2
Caleb.
shards and not much.
I was 90% sure Caleb put short Topher on just to make everybody bait looking for the key.
Yeah, I love short Topher. I'll almost always turn it on just because I feel like if it's not on and something's nasty, it's like nobody wants to spend 45 minutes diving Topher, even if it's 500% clamps. Like, that's not what we're, so.
Deep Topher, long Topher is very frustrating.
Yeah.
I needed those levels out of Warmech though, because when I hit Warmech, I was like level around the top end was like 24, and like the bottom end was lower than that. So I kind of needed levels. It was just like, hey, there's probably a Warmech or something somewhere. Let's do that. Then I wiped Tiamat.
I feel bad being the only one that ground, I guess.
It looks as though Link-a-Lot has just finished. Let me drag him in. Link! GG's, good sir.
Thank you.
So again, since I've asked it of everyone else, how'd you feel about this seed?
I felt really good. I mean, I guess halfway through I was feeling decent, and then it's like I found the loose TNT, and that kind of led me. It's like, oh well, I need the key, and everything's vanilla, so maybe the stupid crown or something is loose, and because none of the other incentive locations were anything, and then finding the crown, I was like, yeah, this is probably what I need, but I'm gonna like pretty much I think I focused the game basically.
Yeah, that was kind of rough, wasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, having Vorpal 9s on 2 characters, a Black Belt, and then a Masamune on a White Mage, that was nice.
Oh, where was Mazza?
Trap chest above Vampire. Like Masa 3.
I don't think anybody did Earth.
No.
Most of us were like, nope, not touching that.
I go moded Earth to the ruby chest, and when that wasn't what I wanted, I just reset out.
I wasn't sure if anything was loose at that point still, so I was like, I'm going to keep checking, plus I needed shards, and yeah, I ended up being, I was cracking at the bottom, which was fun. I didn't, it was fine, but, because I already took my, grind on the eyes a little bit earlier, when I went to Earth right away, because it's like I had the weapons and everything, so I was like, hey, I just need some levels, I can start running through the seed.
I was pretty confused and baffled with melee power through the seed because I ended up with 2 Vorpal 9s and a Katana 9.
Which is fascinating because it was impoverished loot, so it was a very generous seed, feels like.
Yeah, I got 3 ribbons too.
Yep. Oh, I only found 1 ribbon. I stopped looking, essentially.
There was 1 in Topher.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was on like panic strats at that point because I think Thunder finished on my second Topher dive because I went left first and I made it through Kraken 2 and then saw that I should have gone right.
See, I went right first and wiped on Carry 2 just because I didn't want to expend all my resources to get through Carry 2. And then I went left, got through Kraken and Bractia, and then finished the seed after that.
I didn't want to take my chances on Brack, considering I wiped a Tia 1 because Brack refused to work.
Yeah, I was definitely going to go back to the right path if I wiped the Tia, but one way or another, I was probably going to get through it because I could have thrown up Invises. It would have taken more time, though.
Yeah, 2 Invis 2 casters was real nice.
I mean, it looked like most people took the same comp, Black Belt, Rainbow. That's what I did anyways.
I did Fighter Rainbow.
So I definitely didn't do any of those. I did Fighter, Black Belt, Red Mage, White Mage.
Wow.
Yeah. I did the White Mage and just did 2 reds and a black.
So the reason why I took the white, unless I misread it, it said Thief Luck for a bonus, didn't it?
It said Thief Weapons and Katana, and I think it got luck, maybe.
Okay, it didn't, or I don't know, because it still had 5 luck. Like, that's the whole reason why I took the White Mage. I'm like, hey, I'll get spells and I don't need a Thief or anything, and I'll be able to run with the White Mage. And it wasn't running at all.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, my White Mage kind of sucked at running away too, it looked like.
Yeah, when I saw that, and I couldn't run at all, and just like, why is my white mage failing all the time? It should have thief luck, and I went into my stats, and it was like luck 5. I'm like, that's not thief luck. Or I don't
It
feel
also
like it's
had
thief luck.
-5 luck, though.
True, I guess.
Yeah, my original party was fighter double red black, but then when I saw mixed spellbooks, I re-rolled into fighter rainbow.
Smart.
Yeah, whenever
kind of garbage until like, yeah.
Yeah, the magic was kind of weird in the beginning. You had some decent magic, but like not a lot of kill power.
Weirdly, red mage was where it was at, I think.
My white mage using confuse got me through a lot of sticky situations, actually.
All right, well, I think we're starting to get into the wrap-up situation. We have about 5 minutes until midnight. So do you guys have any like final thoughts before we call it on this?
That was fun. Would do again.
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll just have to realize that, you know, just go check incentives and don't assume that, hey, you found a loose TNT, something else has to be loose. So, got hurt.
Yeah. I posted the, in the spoiler room, an image of what the incentives were, how it, why it shook out the way it did, but glad you guys had fun.
Yeah. Seems like it was a good time for everyone, at least.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, definitely.
I think next week, Falconic is planning something a lot more challenging that time around, so you guys can look forward to that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill the conversation.
No, I'm reading the incentive list just to. Okay, there was something at what the heck was it? Titans.
I never found the ruby, so.
Oh yeah.
Did he have his own ruby? That's funny.
I don't think so. I don't think you can have that in this, but I think he had adamant.
Yeah, he had adamant, and it led to XCal -6.
Oh god. Well, the black belt could make use of that.
So
I'd much rather him bump with his fist than swing the XCal -6.
Yeah, with all that extra hit, I think mine hit 31 like after killing Lich, or no, after killing Carrie. So it's like he hit 10 hits right there. I was like, hey, this is pretty good. I've got 2 Vorpal 9 swinging Knight and Red Wizard, 10 hit Black Belt, and then a Masa 3 wielding White Mage. It's like I'm good.
Hey, good job, DVS.
Yeah, thanks. I had a dumb wipe against Warmech.
I think everyone did.
Which cost me like 15 minutes.
I mean, no, I didn't have a dumb wipe to Warmech because never fought Warmech.
Same. I walked right out of Sky.
I was walking up to him going, this is a bad idea. And I skipped Sky 2, which had like my last 4 shards on it that I needed anyway. So yeah. But the Katana 9 was nice with the Vorpal 9 and the Masa 3. So
hey. God, everybody got a Mazda, but and all y'all did Earth Cave early. What's wrong with y'all?
Never got a Mazda.
I mean, when I figured out everything's like vanilla, I'm just like, yeah. It's like, hey, as soon as I got the rod, I was in the area and I promoted. I'm like, I'll do Earth. It's like I can finish it, and that maybe there's something there.
I did the same calculus, but then I was just like, hey, let's just go get our canoe, and then we do ordeals, and then hope that Northern Progression's on. Oops, it wasn't. And then failing that, oh well, we can just do Volcano and Ice. That'll work.
I was just under that. It's like I didn't want to start skipping just in case something was loose. And I guess if I would have played the other way and be like, hey, let's only check incentives once I had my gear, it's like I'd have been a lot quicker at that point.
Well, I found TNT loose in what was it, Mermaids, I think. Yep. But since everything else was pretty vanilla, it was probably one of the. I was thinking like, hey, Canary is probably not incentivized. That's why TNT is loose, because I don't know how that flag works. But yeah, it was pretty straightforward from there.
It was weird because I guess when I went and talked to him, it gave me the text box returning in the herb.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing happened to me.
GG, everybody. Yeah, I'm glad everybody like finished, basically. You know, apart from the forfeits because the sprites were janky, but it's neat that everybody finished. I'm happy about that.
No, I do agree that we have to ramp up the difficulty a little bit on them.
Well, I think there's a fine line between difficulty and tedium, but that's like more of a philosophical question.
Yeah, that's true. It's deep theory, I think.
I mean, in theory, this was, what, 500% bosses? I mean,
yeah.
How much more difficult can it get?
I think the thing that made it easy on my end was a pair of Vorpal 9s and 2 Invis 2 casters that, if those weren't present, I think this seed would have been a very different story.
Yes, if you were struggling for magic, you're gonna... But that's why in difficult situations you take a lot of mages.
Yep.
Okay, well, I think we're good to start wrapping things up. I want to thank our forerunners, Thunderclawed, Sir Linkalot, Will Bloodworth, and Ale for being on stream, as well as everyone else here in the chat for coming and joining us. I want to thank Caleb for making this. Gonna thank everyone else for chatting along with, and for everyone who watched it. Thank myself for restreaming, because, you know, I did. This has been a presentation of the Final Fantasy Randomizer and After Dark Vicky broadcast of the hardcore race for the IronGOL Heavy Metal Championship. If you're interested in more of these are usually running on Saturdays, although the schedule may shift to allow the occasional Friday match for these. But there are open rumbles, anyone can come play, anyone can come watch. We invite anyone to come and join us in these various activities. And until next weekend, we will see you later.